Good morning, y'all, and welcome back to the channel. Today, this is going to be part 3 of the little Redeye Bass series that we've been doing. We're actually going to be going in search of the Coosa bass today. We're headed up to northeast Alabama. I've got a couple spots that somebody reached out to me and gave me for this particular bass. Got my usual partner in crime, Mr. Yee Yee Fishing over here. He's about half asleep too, but by the time we get there, we got like a 2-hour and 46-minute drive ahead of us. By the time we get there, we ought to be good and woke up. There's gonna be fish to catch. We're gonna be ready to go. But before we do get to rolling on this little trip, as always, if you're enjoying the content that I've been putting out, make sure to smash that like button. Also, if you'd please consider subscribing to the channel, that would be greatly appreciated. Y'all stay tuned. Let us hit the road. We'll see y'all there. Morning.
Hey guys, how are y'all?
Doing well.
About to go do some fishing.
We're just gonna try to catch some red eyes at this little creek.
Yeah.
Is there a better place to park?
Nah, man, this will be fine right here.
Okay.
I was just coming through. I didn't know if y'all were broke down. Then I'm pulling up a little closer.
Oh no, sir. yeah.
No worries.
We're doing a little YouTube series on trying to catch some different red eye bass.
Shoot ya.
And I had a guy give me a pin for a couple spots up here, and he said that this one had the Coosa bass in it.
Yep.
So we're gonna try to get a couple of them.
Man, hammer down, brother. Good luck to y'all. Hope y'all catch something, okay?
All right, take care.
Y'all be careful. Y'all need anything, give us a call.
Yes, sir. All right, y'all, as y'all can see, we're here now, and we are much more awake than we were this morning when I was trying to do that little intro. I mean, I was more than half asleep at that point. But we done got here, thought the law was gonna get a hold of us, because Mr. Yee Yee, the law's attracted to him anyway, but pretty nice cop, didn't give us any trouble. But yeah, we're gonna ease on down here through this snake-infested grass, down here to this creek, try to get one of these Coosa red eyes right quick. Let's see if we can make it happen. I'm gonna be using my Ducket crappie slayer and my little Ducket Jacob Wheeler to start with. Got me a Ned rig on the crappie slayer and a little small Rapala popper on my Jacob Wheeler. Let's try a couple different approaches to start with, see what happens. All right, now we're gonna get down here. But just give y'all a little background info on this specific upland black bass species. I mean, this one is the only one that actually is a red eye bass. It is the red eye bass. It's native right here to the creeks and tributaries and the Coosa River drainage. But this one has been introduced to some other places. It's not as rare, not as hard to find as any of the other upland black bass species. It's probably the most common one. Watch me get down here and not be able to catch one after calling it the most common one. Thought I was recording, but somehow wasn't. Sent this little bluegill flying on a popper. I hate that I missed that, because I mean, he got some daggum airtime. All right, bud. As a skunk off for me for this trip. Not the target species, but target species are not getting the skunk out of the way. It's a real important part. Real important part of the mental game. Something bit off our little Z-Man micro finesse larva's tail a while ago. So we're gonna get him off there and get us one of these little Berkeley Max Scent little troopers on there. These little things have been killer baits for me at little creeks like this. So maybe it'll be the same way at this one. Got a little small eddy right here forming right here under this tree. If I was good enough to cast in it. Just throwing it right here. See if anything is in that area. What is it? A little old green sunfish. He freaking inhaled that daggum little Berkeley little trooper. Sucker swallowed it just about. Not really, I mean it hooked him in the lip, but he had the crawfish down his throat. Let that little feller go. But we probably fixing to be moving on from this spot, because I mean really all we're catching right here is sunfish. And that ain't exactly what we want to catch. Yeah, I've been there. Woo! That felt better. Feels a lot better. It's gotta be a bass. Yep, it is. It's Coosa, y'all. So disregard my last statement talking about that we was fixing to leave here, because I didn't really think it was going to be real conducive to catching one of these, because as a matter of fact, there is one of these. All right, got the red eye bass, y'all. Wanted him some little trooper action. He ain't like super colored up or nothing, but I mean, y'all see Got the crescent right there on the eye. A little bit of white and blue coloration going on right there in his daggum caudal fin. A little bit of white right there on the edge of the anal fin and on the soft dorsal. Pretty little dude. All right, so that's upland black species number 3 off the list, the Redeye Bass, the Coosa bass. That's pretty awesome. I mean, if nothing else is a success for this trip, then hey, I mean, at least we got one more knocked off the list anyways. Let's get that feller back. All right, since we got one right here out of this little hole, we're gonna make a couple more casts in it before we do head on to that next spot that we're gonna try. Let's see if maybe he's got a brother hiding in here.
You always do it.
What?
Or at least the one. The one.
But yeah, right there. I mean, that's 100% the reason you always got to make one more last cast. Now, obviously, one more last cast sometimes is going to turn into about 100 of them. I mean, every little bite you get, that's going to lead to about 3 or 4 more last casts. If you catch one, that's going to be about 10 or 15 more last casts at least. I think we on about last cast number 10 now after catching that one. This kind of little fish just keeps on pecking it. I wish you'd get enough of it. I'd pop him. I can tell just the way he's biting it, he's not getting enough of it in his mouth. Just machine gunning it. Yeah, I'm putting me together a little compilation picture of all the different redeye species that I've caught. So that'll be one more to add to that little picture. Probably print that thing out, stick it in a little frame or something, hang it on the wall. Might as well. Dang, there's something just hammering. It's got to be a sunfish. They're not getting enough of it in their mouth for me to hook them. It's pecking and running. We'll fish that wall like I fish Pickwick.
That's what I'm trying to do.
What?
Doing that thing. Throw down that wall right.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Little green sunfish. This green sunfish are dang sucking that little trooper down, dude. All right, bud. A little bit bigger green sunfish. Yeah, he's a pretty colored up one. All right, y'all, we managed that one Coosa down here, but we got too much water to be fishing and too little time to be doing it all. So we're gonna go on ahead and get out of Dodge here and go on ahead and get to the next spot. See if we can get us one there. All right, now we're here at what's gonna be spot number 2. The guard feller over there, I don't know what to call him. We're gonna call him a guard, but he tells us it's about a 3/4 of a mile walk down that way with like 134 steps going down. Ain't gonna be that bad going down, but 134 stairs coming back up. Maybe a bit of a workout for old fat boy.
Don't forget 3/4 of a mile.
I said 3/4 of a mile.
Okay.
But we'll see y'all down there. All right, so the sign clearly told us that trails were marked with red paint on the trees, but we've elected to take just some kind of trail. This definitely ain't an authorized trail. This is one that folks have just made over time. We're gonna hope it gets us to the water quicker than what that main trail does. I don't know though. Yeah, well, you're gonna end up in some sketchy stuff. Things you do for fish. Yeah, I don't know about all this.
But you get to right here and you actually take the first step to move this way.
Yeah, I think that's why people have developed this little trail. Here you go. We'll hand these out to you. So I don't trust my abilities. I really just hate these. Ain't not very,
Got your hoofs.
not the perfect things for mountain climbing.
You got your mountain hoofs on.
Right. Leave these rods right here and just go into mountain goat mode. Now, whether we end up catching one here or not, it's definitely a pretty place. Big old boulders, pretty clear water. A waterfall over yonder. I'll show you that here in a minute. I see a Coosa. You see some too? I just had one. Gotcha. Don't kill him. Yes, sir. Little old bitty coosa. It'd take about 10 of him to make that one that I caught earlier. If he'd hold his eyeball right, you see he's got that little crescent on it. You got the white margins on the caudal, the anal, and the soft dorsal fin. That's a pretty little coosa. Let's get a little dude back. Off the high dive. Little dude didn't know what hit him. He thought he was getting him some of that daggum Berkeley Max scent crawl. I think he's about to bite it again. Because I've been watching him since I threw him back, and that's him. He's that same fish that is approaching my crawl again now. All right, he backed off of it. He remembered what it was. Got him. Heck yeah. I didn't know if I was gonna be able to get him. So he's just been cruising around. But I got him. It's a Coosa bass. Huh? I don't know. Yeah, I got that big old Coosa that I've been watching swimming around right here in this little pool the last little bit. Really didn't think I was gonna be able to get him, but shoot, nailed that joker. So you got some nice pretty colored fins, got the white margins on them. Again, on the caudal fin, on the anal fin, and on the soft dorsal. Nice little crescent shape right there on the eye. Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah, that's my PB Coosa right there now. All right, let's say that is from the lip to the tail. That's an 11-inch Coosa bass. Heck yeah, guys, that was awesome just the way I sight fished that little dude. He just couldn't resist that little Ned rig, little trooper. That thing right there is killer. If you're in the creek fishing, I really suggest getting one of them things. I mean, everything eats it. They love that little dude. All right, well, catching those two dudes, that was all of them that I've seen right there in those first couple pools. So I ease on down here, downriver, find another little pool. See if we can find some other Coosa. Them little dudes are fun. Yeah, again, like I was talking about when I was fishing for the warrior bass with y'all, you just get to experience just some awesome, breathtaking scenery out here chasing these upland black bass, or as some people call them, red-eye species. Even though really this one, the Coosa, is the only true red-eye. All the other ones were split off back in 2013, or really more correctly identified as upland black bass species. I learned that from watching Mr. Shoal Bandit. And also, like I said back in that warrior video, I'll put Shoal Bandit's link in this video as well. Because without me discovering his channel and seeing all these different upland black bass species, I wouldn't be out here chasing them. It's really cool stuff. The guy's super knowledgeable, knows his stuff. I'll definitely make sure to check his channel out. I don't put my Ned rig up for a minute, toss around this little popper, see if I can get one on top water. Having fun catching them on the Ned rig, but I just want to get a little top water blow up. Whether I will or not, I don't know. Right off the bat, one hit it. They gun. See what he is. Oh, just a little old red breast. I must have landed right on top of him. Caught him right there just behind his eyeball. Like almost as soon as it hit the water. Let's chunk him back out there. Yeah, this side's definitely the mountain goat course. Find a way around here. I don't know how many more of these holes I'm gonna hit. So we're a good ways down here now. I gotta remember, however far we go down in here, we got to come right back out. It's all fun and games coming in here, but we're gonna be some tired jokers headed out of here. Got him. Oh, that's a decent Coosa. He's pulling drag. Let's tighten that drag a little bit. Heck yeah. Hey, Jacob, I had a good one. Heck yeah, y'all. That little dude has some fight in him. Tell you what. I don't even think he really wanted it. He was just over there checking it out. I think he took a swipe at it, and when I felt that, I set that hook and I popped him. Now, I don't know for sure, but if I was a betting man, I'd say that there's some hybridization going on with this guy. That crescent, looks like he's got that little crescent in his eye, but it don't seem as well defined. I mean, obviously you'd have to have some DNA work to figure out whether it actually is indeed a hybrid or not. But I mean, it's got red eye characteristics. It's got the crescent in the eye, got the margins on the fence. To me, that guy just looks like he's got some Bama in it. Like I said, I could be wrong. That dude's right at 12 inches. Sure brought my little board to measure him with. A little bit hard trying to measure him with that thing. Apparently it's rocks. All right, we'll see you, buddy. Go home. I got one about to eat my crawl now. That one tracking it. Dang it, I got it in the rock. I'm gonna cast back at him. He was following it. A little follower on Ned rig. Just cast up past him and bring it back by him. See if we can convince him to eat. Got a couple of them going to my Ned rig now. They come out of their little holes. Got him. Heck yeah. Looks to be another little Coosa. It is. Pretty little Coosa. They're such beautiful, beautiful little creatures. Pretty little dude. All right, buddy. These dudes are so trout-like. The habitats that they live in, it's their behavior and everything. I mean, so trout-like. The one for the fact that they look like bass. All right, y'all, I've caught enough of them to be satisfied, and I've wandered far enough down here. It's time for me to be turning around and headed back to the car. Obviously, I'm gonna refish some of these holes as I work my way back through. Maybe we'll catch one or two more on our way back. But I don't know, we'll see how that turns out. We'll see if we get any more on the way back to the car. They're attacking them from an elevated position. They won't know what hit them. I don't even see any in that little part of the pool though. I saw one splash up there to the left, so let's throw it there. The hole's definitely deceptively deep. There's a bite. Got him. Attack from above. Never even knew I was there. A decent one. Heck yeah, that is what I'm talking about there. That's a nice colored up little Coosa. Looks like something got a hold of him right there. That's a beautiful one though. Nice red coloration in the tails, white on the tips, pretty low spots, crescent on the eye. Beautiful, beautiful Coosa red eye. That's probably the prettiest one I've caught today, to tell you the truth. Yeah, that's one for the return trip back to the car anyway. I'll send him off the high dive. I wish there was a better way of doing this, but the spot I'm fishing, I mean, can't really get closer to the water. Huge boulders I gotta stand on. All right, buddy. He's all right though. He hit that water and he took off. There he goes. There he goes. I don't know if y'all can see him, probably not. He's gone. That's why, I mean, whether you're bank fishing or boat fishing, whatever, what have you, it's important to hit spots from different angles. I mean, casting a lure at something from a different angle can make all the difference in the world. Like in that last hole, that last one that I caught, it was a fish that I didn't see the first time through, didn't get to bite the first time through. We come back through, throw at it from a different angle. There he is. It's amazing how just subtly doing things different, just little variations can yield different results. All right, we're gonna give the popper one more go for these guys right here on the way back. Hopefully we end up getting one on it. So I've been caught enough of them to be satisfied. I just want to get one on top water. It may not happen though. Oh yeah, I think I got him on top water. I think I got one. Yes, sir. That's all I wanted to do to wrap up this little trip, is get one on top water. We did it, y'all. He ain't no biggin', but he's a real pretty color, that one. Got him on top water on that little small frog looking Rapala popper that I bought the other day. It's a little Rapala ultralight popper. Heck yes. That one is beautiful. Pretty red fins, pretty little fish. Ain't that pretty? Pretty dude.
Oh yeah. You got some dots over there in that tail? Yeah, that's the cool part.
Beautiful little Coosa Redeye. I think that's a good one to end the day on. That little feller get back to his life. Oh, I mean, I was gonna give you a gentle release, but he plopped and caught the edge of that rock. That's on him. He's good though, he took off. All right, let's continue our journey back to the vehicle. I mean, I'm definitely content now that I managed to get one on the top water.
You actually bite the top water?
Yeah.
Come up top.
He come up and smacked it. Well, all right, y'all, it's gonna be a wrap for this one. It's getting to be a packed house around here. I mean, y'all see how full the daggum parking lot is? It's getting pretty daggum hot, and we done walked a bunch of miles. I don't know how many miles we done walked, but I mean, hey, it was a success. We managed to catch the Coosa bass. Managed to catch quite a few Coosa bass, actually. I mean, it was worth the daggum scrape on my shin. Worth all the exercise I had to do. I mean, it's good for me anyways. But all right, I do appreciate y'all watching this one. Stay tuned for the next one. Yeah, hopefully the next one's gonna be the Chattahoochee bass, but y'all stay tuned for that one. We'll see if we can actually make that one happen. But I appreciate y'all watching. Thank y'all for the support. We'll see you guys next time.